shoes. I pay so many dues. I feel used in a and I'm so confused. Excuse me, for example, I'm the inspiration of a whole
daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Dwight, Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Wilson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tim Raines.
And now in the box, Tim Raines, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
At the plate now, Andres Galarraga. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Tim Wallace. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. One left for Washington, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Martinez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself. Get the off-speed pitches over and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now into the box, Cookie Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 29.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Raines gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So here is Tom Foley, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead of the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Howie Brooks. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Mike Fitzgerald. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Mitch.
Next up, Mitch Webster. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now here is Dennis Martinez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it, even if you sit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Howard Johnson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, number 22. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter. Skied into straightaway right. Webster is there, 2 down.
Batting 7.
So the next at bat will be number 11. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Otis Nixon. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Otis Nixon has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Tim Raines, and he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
He sends it the other way toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
You want to talk about a play you don't see very often? It is almost impossible to get thrown out at the dish on a relay throw when you're tagging from third base. I'm going to blame the manager for not bench running in that situation.
Into the box, Tim Wallace. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now is Jeff McKnight. 1-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Dwight.
Jeff McKnight has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Hernandez will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Next for the Mets, Cookie Wilson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
Next, it'll be number 29, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Keith Hernandez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tom Foley. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Howie Brooks. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now that
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Next up is Mitch Webster. Worked a walk his first time up. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Brooks rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
To the plate now, Dennis Martinez. And a bouncing ball foul.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Darryl Strawberry. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Boom, that liner caught him. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Howard Johnson.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Next up for New York, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the net.
Next here is Gary Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Raines able to track it down for the third out. Mets strand 1. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Otis Nixon. Pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Johnson onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder.
And stepping in, Tim Raines. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter.
And now
the
here
first
is
baseman,
Andres Galarraga.
Galarraga.
2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And now, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Next to dig in, Keith Hernandez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now the pitcher, Dwight Gooden.
Gooden.
This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. The 1-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Cookie Wilson hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, number 29.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, now, number 29 fouled off. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Wallace, grounded out in his last at-bat. And he misses 2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Popped him up. Number 29 is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Next to hit, Tom Foley went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2-2.
I got 3-2.
Count still full, 3-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
No,
There's ball 4. Next, it'll be Howie Brooks, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. 3-1 to the National shortstop.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3-2.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Mike Fitzgerald. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Darryl Strawberry. The 1-1.
The count is 1-2. That's a ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And that's the first down. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Johnson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3 balls, 2
And it's up
strikes.
to a 3-2 full count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Good battle. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, number 22. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Foley is there, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 2-1. In now for Washington, Mitch Webster. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33, Larry Walker.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. The 2-2. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed
the center
out.
fielder, Gooden, Nixon.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your
Number
attention,
40
please.
will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 40.
At the plate now, Otis Nixon. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Number 38 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Carter. Heading out towards shallow right. Webster has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in is number 11. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Webster is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17.
So now to the plate, Keith Hernandez. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Webster is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, as they're unable to add to their 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roger McDowell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wally Bakken is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here now the 2-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up, throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. That will be Andres Galarraga. He flew out in his last debut. Popped up. Hernandez trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now to bat, Tim Wallace popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground is short. No problem here, one away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Cookie Wilson. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. The 2-1. In the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 29.
Now to the plate, here is number 29. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. All set to start.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this
Your
as an
attention,
offense,
please.
especially if
Now
they get someone on base early in the inning. Some
Number
teams, you know, they're
48.
going to try and manufacture
Randy.
that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Randy Myers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, the
Stepping in next, Howie Brooks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
It's
Your
all a
attention,
part of
please.
learning how to pitch in the big
Pitches
leagues.
for
Major league
Washington.
hitters will not bail you
Number
out by
9.
swinging at pitches
Casey
out of the zone.
Cantrell.
So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for Washington.
Striding in now
The
for
right
the
fielder.
Nats, Mitch
Mitch
Webster. The base knock to the
Webster.
outfield could score the tying run from second.
Ball 3.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and
Ladies
attack
and
the next
gentlemen,
guy.
your attention,
Vance
please.
Law will be called
Pinch
upon
hitting
here
for
to hit
Washington.
with the game on the
Number
line.
2.
Here's the
Mitch.
1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Struck him out. So So he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. New York used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dwight, Gooden with his 4th win this season. Dennis Martinez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Randy Myers wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and Plezak, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs